Okay, my friends, today is a quick story of hope. This is a story of the most memorable date I ever went on in a good way. I met this man online. We had talked for a few weeks. He was just such a good guy. Like, you just want to pour your heart out to this guy. Just a good listener, a good guy. So he invited me out to lunch, and okay, so we went out to lunch. I usually did lunch, not dinner. He met me out front, walked into the restaurant. He led me over to where I guess he'd already been there. I didn't, realize. I walked up to the table and he had a vase of a dozen red roses. I guess I had told him that I like that Coke that's imported from Mexico that you get, you have to go to, I think you have to go to the import stores to get it anyway. I love that kind of Coke. Several of bottles of that sitting around. Other red roses just kind of strewn around. I was in shock. I'm like, what? The easiest way to get to me is with gifts. I love presents and romance. I was so shocked by he had gotten there early and set up the table, had remembered that I told him I liked that kind of Coca-Cola, and brought it there. Not just one for lunch, but several for me to take home. We sat, we talked, probably just the nicest man, sweetest man, and had a great lunch. Then before we left, he said, I have one more thing for you. And he brings out this beautifully wrapped box, gives me a present. I'm like overwhelmed by this at this point. I'm like, what? So I had told him the story, of what had happened to my marriage. Anyway, I open the present and it's a painting of a woman crying and being comforted by angels. Yeah, I really teared up there. Like, he said, I saw this painting and I thought of you and what's happened to your life, and I just want to give this to you. Makes me cry even now thinking about it. So, ladies, there are great guys out there. Don't lose hope. Those of you are commenting like, oh, I'm never dating again. Oh, this is horrific. I got a handful of good stories, and I'm sure a lot of you do too. And it's, just good fun to talk about it. But don't lose hope. If you want to find love, there's some great guys out there. Now, tomorrow is the story of the 3 dead fiancé guy.